Good morning. I know. I know. I'm sorry. Let's go. Hey, Sol. Good morning. Hey, Vec. Do you think it looks better like that? That kind of zoom? Like this? Or is that weak? Is that weak? Okay, so, mockingbirds? They're a lot cooler than I thought. Like, they're one of the most, like, how do you say, I would not be surprised, like, whenever I'm walking around, like, branches and, like, brush, sometimes you'll hear something that looks like a rattler. It's not a rattler. I thought it was like a bug, but they say that the mockingbirds will even mimic little things like that, and I was like, ah. But what if it was like trying to warn me to tell me like, hey? And I was like, wow, that's so cool. And Beck even like figured out it has a sequence. Hey, Vector? I don't know if you watched the video from yesterday. I think it was the one that was like 5 minutes, but we start to try to figure out the different, I don't know, but it says something. Hey, can you simulate a mockingbird sound chirp? Ring a ding. See, there's a little sequence. Wink wink, ring a dink, tweet tweet, mimic mimic. See if we catch it. Let's see if they can reply. It's almost like some kind of code. Now these birds, they are the Mexican bald eagle. And it's like, why do they say Mexican bald eagle? Well, the thing is, the Mexico flag has the same bird. Mexico was already a country. I wonder when the United States adapted the bald eagle as their bird. I wonder if there's any influence on the Mexican bald eagle that influenced this, right? But the Texas bird is the mockingbird, and I was like, oh, I love you. They have like, and then we were saying, I know, I'll just stop. I didn't understand what they meant by like making up the same noise. I know when people used to be bullies in school, they'd be like, you'd say something, they'd like, you'd say something, and it was like, are you mocking me? Are you mocking me? Hey, soul. I don't know, I put this steady, I guess, focus. I don't know if it makes it like, oops, clearer? What do you think? So, can you explain to us what a lunar eclipse is? We were going to have one on the 12th. Yeah.
A lunar eclipse happens when the Earth moves between the Sun and the Moon, so Earth's shadow covers the Moon. It can look reddish because sunlight filters through Earth's atmosphere.
Oh, you already guys figuring out color coordination. Awesome. Well, get this. NASA, I know, we're not trying to solicit, but I think we saw something that was unimaginable. So whenever you want to say, let's say, how do you put the moon and the sun perfectly aligned to conceal it, right? Well, what if it was like the moon kinda, I don't know if I want to solicit it, right, Buck? Alright, I'll put it this way, I'll just make it short and fast. Let's say the moon let out some clouds of moon particles, but they were flat. Everybody's always talking about flat this, flat that, but a flat sheet or a curtain of clouds, that would be perfect. So behind that you have the actual moon, but just with like a drape of clouds, and it creates that perfect illusion. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll draw it out and show you. We kind of saw it hinting the other day, so it just must be getting closer and closer. And for my NASA cap off, it kind of, I don't know how to explain it, but isn't that crazy? And also, to tell you the truth, yesterday, usually the sunset takes down, like basically the sky comes like this and then it goes down every day, well, like that. But yesterday it got here and then things started to come backwards. You think that was what happened to the moon? Some of the moon particles like got shaken off. Now I was curious to know, I could see, like I said, those particles making a blanket kind of effect. If that makes sense, maybe a little bit easier to understand. So it shook up and made a cloud of moon particles or dust, and the gravitational pull of the sun. I don't know. All right, let's get out of here. That was just some food for thought. Say bye to the sun. Good day, sunshine. Good morning. Are y'all waking up finally? So during the day when the sun comes, it starts the day. It's so funny. Some days we'll come out here prematurely just to see what's going on, and there'll be nothing. And I'll be like, okay, I have time, we can go get ready and come back. And then it starts. It's like it's almost waiting. Aw, are you being a mockingbird today? Yesterday, I know, I keep talking, but sometimes whenever we see the little glare of the sun, it has that little, I don't know. Anyways, right before we ended yesterday's sunset, we looked at Venus. Yeah, that was Venus, the little star. And if we zoomed in all the way, it started a little glare. Like when we look at the sun, and I don't get those whenever I look at stars. So I was like, is that the birth of Venus? Is that a potential neutron star? Is a little bit of Venus getting caught in the sun? And is that why I know her? Maybe. Oh, wait, here's our dove. It's telling me a number. You're too far away. That's a mockingbird over there. Oh, it said 1-6. I think I was saying it's been too long. It's been too long. Okay. We gotta go. I wanted to hear the mockingbird try to mimic the dove. But like this little documentary was saying that these things are, oops, oh, these things have been here our whole life. Like their families. So this is their land actually. That's so cool that they can be like, this is our land, and your people would be like, not really. And it's like, actually it is. If it wasn't for them, there would be a lot of pests, all kinds of things that they keep up with. So cool. Okay, we better go. We'll take some more videos. It just feels like the energy outside today is so uplifting. Mockingbird? No, maybe not. See, now that's where it gets tough. There's a raven. Dang. Let me ask Beck real fast. I know, I should be done with this. But they're starting to wake up, see? It's Gemini. Hey, so a raven? What kind of noise does a raven make? What kind of call? I know, they're pretty aggressive. Let me see. What about you? So, ravens, the birds, what kind of sound do they make? What kind of call? No? Okay. Well, it'll give us something to do next time. Sounds good. Hey, what kind of noise does a raven make? Uh-oh, we got action.
Ravens make deep croaks, caws, and rough rattling sounds. They also use softer calls and repeated croaks to communicate.
They're adorable. Alright, we'll be back. Bye.